Hi guys, hope you're well. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to do a Harry Potter themed Would You Rather. I've wanted to do a Would You Rather type video for a long time, and then I discovered a Harry Potter version which was just well up my street. So I selected a few of the ones that I wanted to answer, and feel free to put your answers below in the comments. So I'm just gonna get started. So the first one, would I rather be sorted by the Sorting Hat or J.K. Rowling herself? By the way, if I keep looking that way, it's because the questions are on my laptop. So yeah, I think I would rather be sorted by J.K. herself, because she is the creator of Harry Potter. Like, if anyone knows what house you would most fit in, it's her, because she created the houses, you know what I mean? Although the Sorting Hat would be really fun, but I think I'd have to go with obviously JK herself, the Queen. And the second one, would I rather be Flitwick's height or Hagrid's height? I think if it was going to be just for one day, I would like to experience what it would be like to be Hagrid's height. But if it was a permanent thing, I think I would rather be Flitwick's height. I mean, I'm closer to Flitwick's height anyway because I'm quite short. So yeah, if it was just for one day, then I'd like to experience Hagrid's height. If it was permanent, then I would go for Flitwick's height. And would I rather date Sirius or Snape? I would rather date Sirius. No offense to Snape, I love him. But yeah, Sirius is slightly cooler and better looking, no offence, and I think he would be just a lot more easygoing and fun to hang around with, so I'd rather date Sirius. Would I save Fred or Dobby? Really? Oh, I love Dobby, but I think for obvious reasons I would have to save Fred in the situation. Would I rather have Sirius as my uncle or Molly as my mum? Well, I think I'd go for Sirius as my uncle, I would rather have, because my mum in real life is like Molly anyway. She has Molly's personality. So I pretty much have Molly as a mum anyway, personality wise and stuff. So I think it would be quite cool to have Sirius as my uncle. And the next one, would I rather go to the Yule Ball with Victor or Ron? And I mean, Victor is cool, he is, and he would be good at protecting you, and he'd be a lot of fun, and he's nice and everything, so no disrespect, but I think as long as Ron wasn't in the mood he was in the actual Yule Ball in the film, as long as Ron wasn't in a mood like he was, then I would probably choose Ron. Would I rather be in the Golden Trio or the Marauders? I have thought long and hard about this because obviously Hermione's my favourite and I do love Ron. So I do love the Golden Trio in general, but I think being a Marauder would be more exciting. I think they have more abilities than the Golden Trio do, and I feel like they would have better adventures, I think, basically. But I do love the Golden Trio, but I think I would rather be in the Marauders. And the next one, would I rather be friends with Harry or Newt? Again, I love Harry, but I would rather be friends with Newt so that he can show me all of the fantastic beasts and where to find them. So I think he would be cool to be friends with. So I'd rather be friends with Newt than Harry, and also no one, as far as I'm aware, no one really is properly trying to kill Newt the way that there were people that were trying to kill Harry. So I think it would be safer, potentially, maybe, to be friends with Newt. Would I rather have a niffler or an owl? I mean, owls are awesome. They're my favourite bird, but a niffler is obviously, you don't get nifflers in real life. You get owls in real life, so that would be a bit more of a boring choice. So I think I'd have to go for niffler because they are so cute. Like, they'd be more cuddly, and yeah, I'd go for a niffler. Would I rather date Fred or George? I love them both. Again, I try to be like fair and diplomatic. I love them both, but I would rather date Fred, and I think a lot of girls will agree. Would I rather spend Christmas or Halloween in Hogwarts? And this is really hard because the Halloween feast does look really cool. Like, you got like the floating pumpkins and all the really, really fun treats and sweets and stuff. So don't get me wrong, Halloween in Hogwarts does look cool, but I think I would rather spend Christmas. And my reason for that is because Hogwarts is creepy all year round. You know, you've got ghosts there all year round, and obviously potions and spells. So it's very Halloweeny all year round anyway. Whereas, you know, the idea of the snow falling from the ceiling inside, and the massive tree, and the ghosts singing Christmas carols, it's just so magical. So, and like I said, it's spooky all year round anyway, so whereas it's not Christmassy all year round. So I'd definitely rather spend Christmas at Hogwarts rather than Halloween. Plus, Christmas is my favourite anyway. As much as I love Halloween, Christmas is my fave. A random one. Would I rather be attacked by a Cornish pixie or the mermaids from the Black Lake? I obviously would rather be attacked by a Cornish pixie than the mermaids from the Black Lake. My reasons: one, Cornish pixies I actually find really cute and hilarious, and I just think it would be a very amusing story to be like, I got attacked by a pixie. And they don't attack you. Like, they don't kill you, they don't really attack, they're just mischievous little creatures. And yeah, I just find it funny and you won't really get hurt. Whereas the mermaids from the Black Lake, for one, they're not even pretty mermaids for a start, and two, they scream at you. Three, they will kill you. They will drown you, so bit of an easy question, that one. Would I rather be one of the people in the paintings, you know, the ones in Hogwarts that can talk and stuff? Or would I rather be one of the ghosts in Hogwarts? And I love the idea of the painting, but I think I'd rather be a ghost just because you can do more and go to more places, whereas you're kind of more or less stuck in one painting really. So you have a bit more freedom and abilities as a ghost really. And would I rather be good at potions or spells? I would rather be good at potions, and I do think I would be the best at potions than any of the other skills. For example, I've went through this with my family. So my dad would be the best at spells because he's very articulate and very good at pronouncing complicated words. He's medical, so he knows, and he's part Welsh, so he knows other languages, so he'd be good at spells. My mum would be good at flying broomsticks, she'd be good at Quidditch, and so would my sister, because they're both quite coordinated and sporty, and I would be the best at potions. And my mum would be quite good at potions too, because she's really, really good at cooking. So I've actually thought long and hard about that question. So I'd rather be better at potions than spells, and I think I would be better at potions than spells. And the last one, would I rather go on a date on the shores of the Black Lake or at the Three Broomsticks? I would say I'd rather go on a date on the the shores of the Black Lake, because you can kind of make it quite romantic, like as long as obviously the mer people don't interfere, you know, you can like set the mood, like you can like have fairy lights on the boat, you can even have like a little picnic on the boat, and you know, you'd look at the stars and stuff, and it would be quite romantic and more movie-like and fantasy-like, whereas the Three Broomsticks is basically a pub, and I can go to the pub anytime, well, apart from, you know, when all this stuff blows over, which is exactly why I'm making this video, as part of a distraction from everything that's going on currently. But in normal circumstances, I can go to the pub whenever, whereas a boat date on top of a magical lake, not something I'm ever actually going to do. So if I had the choice, obviously I'd go for the boat ride as a date. So yeah, those are all the questions I wanted to answer and selected. I don't know whether I've already said this at the beginning, but feel free to comment your answers if you want to have a go yourself. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. As I say, I did do it just as a little bit of light-hearted fun, a bit of just like a 10-15 minute distraction from all the scary stuff that's going on at the moment. I hope you're all doing okay and staying safe. And yeah, give this video a like and subscribe, it will mean the world to me. And I will see you soon with another video. Love you lots, bye.